title contention and a heavyweight championship opportunity for this man, but he has put in all the right work, and a lot of people give him a great chance to get the job done tonight.
You know, when you've been there and you get back here, it's not new. There are a lot of things that are familiar, but how do you change the result? How do you assure that in this time, during this chance, you ultimately walk away with the championship? He's been here before, John. The team's been here before. They are confident that this time they get it done.
And that self-belief is rooted in the preparation, right? He's got speed, he's got power, all the tools to wrest the belt away. We'll see if we have a new UFC heavyweight champion. So here's Muhammad Ali making the walk to the octagon with much fanfare. A lot of people thought this moment would never materialize. I don't believe it.
You know, when people talk about the GOAT, it's always a conversation with people having opinions. Very rarely do you get a person almost universally considered the greatest of all time. That what you get in Muhammad Ali when people talk about boxing. This guy has unbelievable hand speed, footwork, but it'll be his takedown defense that will allow him to find success inside the octagon. We're about to find out what the greatest can do, John, in an eight-sided cage.
And you're right, most heavyweights in this division are going to test his takedown defense, but Plus Athlete doesn't even begin to describe it. We'll see how it goes for Ali here tonight. Muhammad Ali ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Big. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Muhammad Ali.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go. Up for grabs tonight, the title of baddest man on the planet as we get set to crown a UFC heavyweight champion.
Fighting behind a nice jab.
Just misses with that one. Level change there, goes for the takedown. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Going for that patented rear naked choke now.
Oh, he's got him in a choke here. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Making all these shots count.
He's got to be careful here.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
Got to be careful here.
Modern fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your...
All right, well, he's got him softened up here under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Oh, doing some serious damage with those elbows. I think the cut man's getting anxious there in the corner.
Cut man better get his stuff together because he's going to have some work to do in between rounds. He is slicing him apart with those elbows.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Create a scramble, let's go!
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
.90 seconds now to go in the round. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
He's got to be careful here.
Keep moving those hips until you get your guard back.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position. Nice.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Watch your neck, watch your neck.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
30 seconds to go in this one. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. "15 seconds. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
He won that last round. We cannot stay on the ground with this guy. We knew that going into the fight. We have to get...
All right, well, the crowd enjoyed those 5 minutes. DC, take us through some of the highlights from that previous round.
Face punching at its best. He loaded it up. He threw it straight. He threw it long. And over, that punch found the target. It allowed him to really dictate the pace of that round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here.
Oh, that one landed, yep. And blocks that hard punch.
Right on the button.
Another punch to the head.
Collar tie here in the clinch. There's his jab. Oh, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice. A single leg takedown, and he's securing it, and he's doing it and scored it over and over again.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. Yep, got to be very careful there.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
Get them out here.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Muhammad Ali's in half guard. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Another ground and pound strike lands. And now he's got the back. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch are starting to land from the top position.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles. That was a slick transition. Beautiful ground strikes landing.
Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Posture up, ground and pound.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Hard ground and pound. Some swelling now starting to appear.
Massive shot from the top. And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
45 seconds remain in the round.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. Now he's going full mount.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Good round.
Stop.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Ali gets caught by that straight hand.
Another big shot to the head.
kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt.
This is crazy. Oh, big elbow. Nice shot there by the champ.
Straight to the body there by Ali. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Oh, he's looking to set up that head kick. No good. Trying to find a home for that right hand. Oh, almost like he saw the skin swell right away after he landed that strike.
So that trainer's going to have to bring in the end swell to try to deal with the swelling because this guy is getting pieced up.
And the takedown attempt. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh, it's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, could be the beginning of the end. That looks tight.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back out.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Just missed with the left there. 3 minutes. Immediately gets the underhook. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish. He passes to half guard. Oh, right into mount.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Oh, he's setting up for a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
This is a terrible position.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. Getting the mount here.
Don't get it past that half guard.
Back mount now. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, nice transition. He's got him flat on his back. Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Nice shots landing from the top position. These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is thudding off the mat.
Final 30 seconds of this third round.
Now he's going full mount.
Takes his back now. 20 seconds now remain in the round. Oh, flatten him on his back there. Good, solid strike on the ground. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Hey, good round, good round, good round. You almost finished it. You almost caught it. But it's okay. We got another round to do it again. You know.
All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready to fight? You ready?
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
And again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory.
All right, going for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and works out for him there.
Absolutely, he is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
And right into side control.
Oh, nice.
Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit.
Flattens him out. This could be the beginning of the end. Oh, he got to a spot. Using a lot of good movement.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. All right, feet on the hips here. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground and no shot. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh!
There's that left hand.
There you go. There you go.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Oh, good jab to the body by Ali. Slipped that offering from his opponent. In the past, we've seen him sort of lean on the toughness. Tonight, he's leaning on the defense.
And you see the evolution of the fighter in front of him. He doesn't have to be tough anymore. The more he gets slip strikes, the longer he can prolong.
That is a high-level transition to half guard and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and lands big ground and pound.
Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly... That's over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful lever change, make him think he's going low, and he comes right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Huge left hand. Right hook to the head blocked. Ali's able to protect the eye there with that block, so that is a nice adjustment that the fighter made there to raise the guard and prevent further damage on that cut. That right eye's looking pretty swollen. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Takedown attempt late in the round, and he gets it.
Oh, right into mount. recognize where he needs to be throwing these shots, and once again, he lands right on that cut.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, so now this damage really bears watching, right? His face compromised, and you got to think it's going to start affecting his output as well offensively.
Well, you got to look from the start to make mistakes, trying to overcompensate for all the shots that he's taken to the face, for all the swelling. I have seen on many occasions where someone has massive swelling and they struggle. Look for this guy to start to mess up a little bit in there.
All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Oh, nice elbow.
Out of range with that one. Able to block the touch there. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, nice level change. Nice transition.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward.
Ooh, good armbar attempt here.
Arms in deep.
Oh, he just continues to attack that cut around the eye. Gotta think his vision's compromised now.
As he should, right? He sees the blood pouring into his opponent's eyes. His opponent now is squinting, trying to maintain his line of sight. He has got to continue to go at that cut right now.
Muhammad Ali gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
The swelling just keeps getting worse, and his opponent just keeps attacking it. That is the right way to approach a fight.
3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, submission attempts in bunches tonight. Oh, that's tight. I'd be tight.
It's starting to get really tight in there. He's got to be careful here. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Ali's really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds.
In the half guard, you can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move. Oh.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You got to address this now, because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not going to let you off the hook. You got to move. You got to change something to try to deter him from going to that spot.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Well, it's a bloody Saturday, folks. He's really starting to leak out of that eye area, Daniel.
Well, he's leaking, John. He's wide open. The eyes are beat up. The guy's taking a beating, and the blood has to be affecting his vision at this point.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
This is where he wants to be.
Trying to set up a submission now. Oh, Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All hard as he gets back to his feet. Late in this final round, we'll see if he can rally.
Let's see if he can rally. It's going to be difficult, but hey, he's got a chance, and that's all you can ask for.
Slips. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Getting them out here.
Final seconds of the fight. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's gonna hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Big.
Well, DC, you know how much I love crowning new champions, and when we get to see these men and women realize these dreams, but to do it at heavyweight, man, just incredible to see this guy realize a UFC title.
And you look at the emotion on his face, you can tell that this is a dream that he has had for a long time, and now it is realized. Congratulations to